What's up, guys? Super excited to have you for this bonus session in our 4-day launch program, okay? Now, what I'm gonna be showing you are 6 products that some I've sold myself, others I know people have sold them, and I've seen them pop up as recurring products that have been run and rerun and remarketed and rerun, right? And you're gonna understand why. And you're also gonna understand why these products sell, what about them works. And also you should be able to get some ideas around the type of products that you should be selling or the price point that you'll need to be selling at or how you want to present your offer. It's going to give you a lot of the golden nuggets that I've had to kind of craft and develop and pick up just from time and experience. So I'm going to help you shortcut that a bit, okay? So what I'm going to first show you here is a product that is a glass, basically like if you have any cracks in your windshield or in your iPhone, by using this liquid, it should fill it out and make it like disappear. Does it actually fully make it disappear? I don't really know. I've actually never tested it myself to see if it works like it says it does, but I've seen this thing run and rerun a million times. I know people have done really good numbers with it. So this is the first one. Okay, let's see if the site even loads. All of these, I just pulled the ad, so I don't actually know how the pages are, how they're gonna load. Obviously this one's working, right? So a product like this, why would you want to sell this? Okay, well, real simple, because not just the fact that I've seen it run and rerun, which is usually a pretty good sign, but more importantly, you have to think about the mass market reach with this, right? So if you're selling this product that helps you with cracks in your windshield, your phone, whatever it may be, everyone on this planet has something that's glass, right? Whether it even just be a smartphone now. So just the market size, the market reach for this is massive, right? The other thing is too, that it's very natural for someone to buy 2 or 3 of these. Okay, and that's really the trick you're going to learn with the low ticket items that are, $15-20 that you're selling it for. You're typically only going to win with those products if you're getting the consumer to buy 2 or 3 of them at a time, right? So if I was always banking on someone buying one of these and me having a good healthy margin consistently, especially as I scale up, it's just not realistic, okay? So like, I don't know if they actually have anything set up. I hope they do. It's a pretty clean looking store. I hope this isn't your store that when you're watching this. If it is, it's kind of funny. But they've done a pretty good job presenting this. It doesn't look like they're using any kind of upsells with it. We're not going to really go deep into that on this call. Looks like they might just be doing Shopify checkout from what I see. But anyway, so like a product like this, in my opinion, the only way to really win with it is to get upsells and get them consistently at 10 to 20% of your customers to buy 2 or 3 of them, okay? I don't know exactly how they're doing, but that's just my opinion. So a product like this will work really well, and usually something that you can get for maybe $5 with shipping for the first unit, and then you can add a second or third unit for only another $2 more. So maybe you paid the shipping for the first unit, and then you get additional units in the package at the cost of the product, right? So if every unit costs $2 and the shipping is $3, so the first one's going to cost you as the seller $5, right, for shipping and the cost of goods, and then every time you add an extra unit, it's another $2. So it goes 5, 7, 9, 11, for example, okay? And why is that important? Because you can give discounts to incentivize people to make that second or third unit order. When you do that 10 and 20% of the time, you're going to find that you actually have a margin somewhere between 10 and 20% from my experience, right? Depending how you price everything as well. But that's really what we're going to be talking about here with our low ticket stuff, right? And you've seen this in the product research. That's one product, like you could probably test this and at least get some sales. It might be a little bit saturated at this point, but this is one of those evergreen products that's always going to sell. We'll get burnt out to an extent, but there will always be humans looking to have their glass not cracked. Second one's going to be one of the biggest products that I've ever seen run. It was scaled pretty aggressively, but the concept will make sense to you. So this is an ab simulator. So what that means is that you slap this thing on your trouble spots. I kind of laugh saying this coming from the fitness industry, and it is going to stimulate the muscles automatically. So basically it's like think of it like a weight loss or fitness pill, but instead of being in pill form, it's in machine form, right? So basically it's promising that you get results if you don't do any work. Obviously, this is a BS product, but nonetheless, I want to show you this because it's a good example of something that got sales at work, right? So how would the same idea, obviously the price point's a little bit higher than the little glass repair or liquid, but same idea, you're definitely going to have an easy time getting upsells. It's probably going to be pretty inexpensive product cost, right? So adding another 2 or 3 units is going to be a minimal cost to you, and you can bump the price point another $10 to $20 depending, on your numbers. And then you can give people an incentive to add additional units. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, this is definitely a product that did really well. I know one guy that just destroyed it with this. Whether or not it works is a whole nother conversation and debate I could easily have and win, I feel like. But yeah, so it just goes to show you, we're not going to dissect this product page. I do have some beefs with it, but nonetheless, like, this is an example of a product that worked. If you think about it, like, people always want to get in better shape, right? And if you could make a ridiculous promise like that, whether or not it's true, people will definitely buy. Okay, let's look at our next one. So here we have the Posture Bra. This is a product I did sell. I did pretty well with for several months. To show you the video real quick. So this is in my store. Hope it is in your store either. But basically, the promise it's making is that not only it's gonna get you out of pain and help improve your posture. So it's gonna solve problems that a lot of people in general, male and female, have. But it's gonna be doing it in a very subtle way, so you're not having to like take time out of your day to do something like exercise, the hard way that actually works to improve your posture. Just by putting on this bra, it's magically going to improve your posture. And there is definitely a bit of overpromising, but nonetheless, like, the way the bra is designed, it will pull your shoulders back a little bit more, which is going to hopefully train you to trick yourself almost into having that posture and give you a little bit extra support. So this is a product that worked really well. Once again, not only because it served very specific needs, it helped people get out of pain. That's always a really good kind of product to test, okay? Anything that helps people legitimately get out of pain. If you help someone have natural retraction of their shoulders a little bit easier without having to try, it's going to add value to their life, right? So if someone's suffering with back pain is miserable. I've gone through periods of back pain myself, and it's terrible, right? So if you can help someone with that, the value to it is huge. And also, once again, this kind of fits within the pricing, the cost structure that I talked about. It's a little more expensive than selling those little glass repair units, right? Not quite as expensive for you as a seller as the ab simulator, but nonetheless, it's very easy to see someone buying 2 or 3 of these, right? Especially if it helps them, they're absolutely gonna come back and buy 3, 4, 5 more. Someone might strip their whole wardrobe until they improve their posture, where they only use this bra. Okay, so this was a product that we'd sell for $20 or $25 or $22, and our average order value would be $40 to $50 because 10 to 20% of the time people are adding 2 or 3 more to the cart. Okay, here's another product. I didn't really sell this product very much, but I know a group of guys that destroyed it with this. So it's making the claim that it gives you this 4D look, not 3D, but 4D. And it was new. It had a very good branded look and feel to it. Let's see this video. This isn't the original video. I couldn't find it, but I didn't try that hard to find it. I could have dug for it, but nonetheless, the original video killed it, right? So there was also a foundation product that did really well that came out around the same time. But like, this is a great example. Once again, it's going to cost you as a seller maybe $5 to $7 to ship one of these out, and then for every extra unit, it might cost you $1 or $2. So your cost to sell 2 or 3 of these could be like $10 or less, depending on your pricing, and you could sell that for $30 to $40 easily, right? And this is a product people are going to naturally buy multiples of. Probably come back if they like it. Okay, so it meets a lot of those criteria around being able to sell, right? Seeing a longer term value. It's not just like a one-time thing that they buy. They could see themselves getting multiple of these, especially if they like it. And this type of product has become a little saturated, but the general idea of it, at that time was pretty unique. So there was nothing really like this on the market. So there were probably similar things, but the way it looked and was presented, and the fact that the Aldi product had like a very branded look and feel to it. I think it was just very easy to sell because, you got some positive reviews down there too. So I love this mascara. Won't buy anything else. I stocked up on it. There you go. So another really good example. Let's look at this one. So this is a product I did sell. I'll show you the video on this. It's pretty cool, especially for people. I actually did really well internationally with this. Europe did really well. Mexico did really well. I would imagine Europe because a lot of buildings and apartments are a lot smaller and older, so there's just less closet space, so it would make sense. Whereas here, like in the US, if you live in Texas, you have like a mansion for the cost of an apartment in some major cities. But this one did really well. People bought multiples of them because they want to maybe condense their whole closet down. So like my cost for 3 of them was like $15-20 maybe, and I was selling it for $50 or $60. So this is like a good example of a product, once again, something that sells multiples, something that has a relatively inexpensive cost for you as the seller, something that has mass market appeal, something that solves a problem, right? So it solves a problem space. Like you literally can't buy more space unless you move, okay? So if this can create space, it'll open up your wardrobe more. Huge, right? And this one is not one I necessarily recommend you sell, but I want to include as an example. These types of products will usually lead you to run into issues with Facebook, but nonetheless, look at the concept of it, right? So it's solving skin problems. Skin problems are huge for a large percent of the population. So if you can help someone feel better about their skin, like that, people will pay almost anything for that sometimes, right? So what it's promising is helping with dark spots, like for aging, anti-aging, and then also skin tags. It pretty much claims to do everything, right? So, which is pretty ridiculous, but nonetheless, people will buy this stuff. That's why I'm showing it to you. I'm not saying that you should absolutely run this product. I'm actually suggesting you probably don't, but just so you understand what types of products can and will do well, this is a really good example. And they did a really good job of putting this video together, right? So let's see how long it lasts. I should save it and see if it's still, the video got killed by the time a week goes by or so. But yeah, you see it's pretty much guaranteeing or promising that it's gonna solve every kind of annoying little ugly skin issue you could have. Skin tags, dark circles, probably promises to solve wrinkles, you name it, right? But nonetheless, can't guarantee something like this works. I just want to show you this as an example of what sells, right? And then also keep in mind that people will buy multiples of these. If you promise them like, hey, this is really going to help you, now how many should you have? You should probably buy at least 3 because most of our customers find that that's what it takes, okay? So that's a great example. And you want to just think of these criteria of what actually would work, right? Because you can definitely sell other things where people might only buy one of them. But if you're selling something that's really like a low ticket item, if you're selling, iPhone cases and you're not offering more than one, it's going to be a problem because you're probably going to break even and not lose money, even if it's a pretty good iPhone case, right? Because your margin is going to be so small in dollars. Okay, so these are the type of products I recommend that you start with in this journey, or if you're trying to just get some success and traction, right? Because you will get sales, and every time you get sales, it's motivating, right? It's inspiring to keep moving forward. But listen, I got something really important I want to share with you. So you're here for a reason. You made this small investment into really leveling up your e-commerce, your dropshipping game. And I want to help people that want to take things to the next level. So we have a really amazing group of guys and gals that are crushing it, okay? And they are people that see the value in investing in themselves and continue to learn and develop their skill set when it comes to dropshipping, product selection, decision-making, reading data, and that's exactly what we do. So we have a couple different programs that are going to be launching soon. what I want to offer you in the meantime is a opportunity to schedule a free strategy session with me. Okay, so it is by application. If your application comes in and it doesn't make sense, I will reach out to you and say, hey, look like the call probably doesn't make sense for you right now. So you actually have nothing to lose. I'm only going to have a conversation with you if I genuinely believe I can help you. Okay, and if it makes sense for you right now. I'm not going to hard sell you on anything. I'm just going to give you some honest options and how I can help you if I do believe I can. Okay, so this is for people that really want to get everything going to the next level, that want to see more sales, that want to see more profit, most importantly, that feel stuck, okay, and know they need that coach, that mentor, that feedback, right? And also some other awesome dropshippers going through the grind side by side with them, because this could be a very lonely game. So if that is something that interests you, go ahead and click the link you see with this video. It's going to take you straight to our application page. After the application, you'll be able to schedule a call on my calendar or one of my team members, okay? And once you do, I'll actually review your application in advance and I'll confirm the call. If it doesn't make sense, I'm just going to cancel it and explain why, because this isn't for everyone. You will be utilizing my time and my knowledge and my resources and my experience, so it's not going to be cheap. But this is for people that really want to see making an investment in themselves as a good decision. And I'm not asking you to break the bank over this, but I'll recommend something that makes sense for you financially, but more importantly, helps you. Right? It's like, if you're trying to lose weight and you go to the gym to hire a personal trainer, I'm not just going to sell you like 100 personal training sessions if you just need help for the next 12 weeks. So I'm going to recommend exactly what you need based off of what you tell me. Okay, so if this is something that you're interested in, let's just have a conversation. It is by application, so make sure you click that link, fill it out now, and schedule your call, and I'll be following up with you. All right, guys. Hope this 4-day journey has been huge for you. You have our free Facebook group. I do provide some level of support in there like you've seen so far. But regardless, I really hope that e-commerce and dropshipping works for you, because I've seen a lot of people come in and come out of this game. And it's hard, it's not easy, but I can promise you by having a strong community, good relationships, and someone sometimes to even guide you and mentor you will make all the difference, okay? So have a great day, guys. We're here to help you in any way we can, all right?